Well, here I am, out in the garden at last. For those who don't know, I've been quite sick for the last 10 days. I felt like a fish out of water, couldn't breathe, couldn't get my breath at all. And according to the doctor, I'd got pneumonia. So I've been taking antibiotics 30 a day for the last 10 days to get rid of it, and it's just about on its way off now. Still a bit difficult to get my breath, but I've got out into the garden today and I think that's made me feel a bit better. Anyway, solar power. I've been today sticking the solar panels up, which is quite a simple job to do, and I'll show you those now. Well, I put one panel here on the fence because this gets the sun from about noon right the way through till about 6 o'clock at night, and gets quite a lot of good weather on this fence. So that's where I put number one. Number two has been put over there on a 45-degree angle, and that again gets the sun basically most of the day, from about first thing in the morning till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then we have the one that I put on top of the shed up there. I don't know if you can see that. That one up there again gets the sun most of the day. So I basically now have all three panels in position, and that's a total of 600 watts. These are double-sided panels, which means they've got no backing on, and they can basically charge themselves from both sides of the panel. And that's the reason I've put this one on the fence, because it'll get the reflection of the sun off the fence onto the back of the panel. The same with the one on top of the shed, that'll get the reflection as well. And this one here, I put on marine board there, so that gets the reflection off the marine board. So it's double-sided, basically. Right, so shall we have a look at the fish? Well, the fish are doing quite well. I've taken one of the covers off now. I've just tried them with some brown bread. Brown bread. They normally like that when they're coming around out of the winter period, but the temperature here is still quite cold. I think pond temperature today is only about 5 or 6, and the fish are very sluggish. Most of them under the covers, and last night was a very bad night. Very frosty last night. Everything in the garden went white. Temperature now is, well, I can't see what the temperature is. It's 4.2. So it's 4.2 in the garden, in the pond. So not a very good day at all really for the fish. It'll soon be time to take the other panels off and give them a clean. Let's say these were absolutely covered last night in ice. In fact, they've still got ice on them. There we go. Yeah. The whole pond was covered in ice last night, and the temperature just plummeted. Very bad last night. Got a couple of birds into the shed here today. Now we can see there they've got some food on the floor, just at the bottom there. That's come off the birds, going in there and pulling the bird. One of the birds pulls out their fish food. How it knows, I don't know, but it does. And it's very tight timid and tame. It doesn't bother with me. I can be around it and it just comes and basically ignores me. And one of the younger fish coming out there. Like I say, most of them are down the bottom end of the pond where it's deeper. Anyway, so solar panels are now up. This one there catching the sun. That one, the sun has just gone off. And the one on the shed, on the top of the shed, there's still got a little bit of sun on it. But the sun's going down into the west now. I've got basically the garden covered. I've got the south facing one, which is that one there. I've got the one on top of the shed, which is southwest facing. And I've got this one here, which is west facing. So maybe if I could put another one on the fence over there, then I would have an east facing one. So the panels would cover all of the sky. So I might think of that one. The panels at the moment are quite cheap. These ones are 200 watt, double-sided, and they are around about £72 each. That's including delivery. And they're very, very good panels. Easy to put up, easy to put together. It's simple. I'll be putting a link into those in a week or so, as well as all the other equipment I purchased. And there should be more than enough here to run all the pond, and possibly even the freezers that I have in the shed as well. So we'll see once I've got them all wired up. Anyway, for now, please subscribe. Catch you in the next one, and it'll be again on the solar power. How to buy the components you need, how to fix them up, and how simple it is, and what money you're going to save. So catch you in the next one. Please subscribe.